What is the actual reason for the stitch line on men's balls? The fetus initial starts off as neither male nor female. When the genital development starts off, for males, the labiostrodal swelling becomes scrotum. For females, it becomes labia majora. The reason I say neither male nor female is because at week 10 the fetus neither has penis nor vaginal orifice. There isn't enough information to categorize yet. First 9 to 10 weeks it's basic development, development of waste management system. From week 10 onwards reproduction and complete development of waste management systems continues in parallel. It's so your balls don't fall out onto the floor. When I was a small child I thought this is where the aliens sewed me up. I watched scary movies. Hate to be that guy, but saw a similar post a few hours ago. Your answer should be there. TLDR, when you're a fetus, your genitalia are something between a penis balls vagina. They only really become noticeably different around the 9-week mark. The stitch line on men's balls are from the labia, or what would become it sealing up. The penis meanwhile comes from the clitorophallic tubercle, which in women becomes the clitoris. In a woman obviously, why would that be obvious just because you have a question about anatomy? That's where the labia were when they were still females in their mother's womb. Men or women before they are men. To keep them separated. Hey yay, men, you disrespecting me? So they can be divided in the divorce. What's the actual reason for the perineum other than for being a chin rest while dining? I unzip the sack for those times when my wife carries my balls for me. Awesome question. Answer: I haven't learnt anything so interesting in months. As an autistic I now have a new knowledge to pebble at my friends, colleagues, acquaintances, neighbors, that guy on the bus who mansplains. Thank you. He'll also never think of Ray Fiennes the same way again. I bet Wikipedia is going to be surprised by their highest ranked topic for January. Then Reddit will get in on it. And someone weirdly will remember this thread, and then online news feeds will be explaining it, and then late night comedy shows, until morning TV does a biology lesson for parents who are horrified by sorry, it's the medication. It's load bearing. The what? Then there's mine that has a scar right on the line because I had surgery on my testicles. Basically, when the body is constructed during fetal development, the spine is the start. Then one flap of skin goes left and one goes right. These flaps make a tube when they meet in the middle again, and this tube becomes the torso. Where the flaps meet is the midline. This is why some newborns get cleft lipskins. It's why herpes zoster stops at the midline because the nerves follow with that flap, and so on. On the scrotum, this fusion line is just more visible. It's from when we were all girls until our in utero gender reassignment. It's our pussy lips fused close to make a bag for our ovaries to fall into to become testicles. It's the last remaining evidence of roast beef. This is a very crude explanation. We're all essentially born with a female body, and at certain point our bodies become sophisticated enough to start developing differently based on biological sex. So the penis and scrotum can be looked upon as a variety of the clitoris and labia. If you've ever seen a woman who's more well endowed in the labia front, the skin further from the body has the same wrinkled texture and color as a scrotum. I'm a 45-year-old man, and it never once crossed my mind to ask this Elmo. So my nuts don't spill out my balls.